Hey what's up guys, Robux here and welcome back to my F1 2017 mod career mode. This time we are out in Austria for the Austrian Grand Prix, and as always we are driving on Sebastian Vettel. And let's take a look at the qualifying results. You can see Daniel Ricciardo down in 11th place, pretty poor showing from the Red Bull so far this season. You see Daniel Kvyat in 9th, 8th is Perez, Hulkenberg 7th, Massa 5th, Verstappen 4th, 3rd is Hamilton, and Kimi Raikkonen 2nd, and we managed to take pole by a few tenths of a second, so quite a significant gap. But the lights are out and we are away at Austria, and you can see we're going to hold the outside line, but it looks like Raikkonen's got a pretty good run up the inside. We're going to try hold it around the outside, make sure the Mercedes don't come up our inside, and that's allowed Raikkonen through into the lead of the race. We bogged down a bit at the start, but we are going to catch up a little bit in the slipstream. Can we hold it up the inside? No, we decide to back out of it, and we're going to sit in behind till lap number 3. DRS is now enabled. We're up behind Kimi Raikkonen, and we're going to see if we can make a move. We've got DRS, obviously not on this straight but on the next straight, but we look like we don't need it. We could just use a slipstream. Up the inside we go. Try brake nice and late on the brakes. Maybe a little bit too late as we go incredibly deep and the car just won't turn. And I'm surprised Kimi Raikkonen didn't make the most of that, but he is alongside us. But we'll take a replay of that overtake. See, up the inside, and we just ran way too deep, way too late on the brakes, but we did manage to hold it. But we are going side by side now along the straight. Raikkonen slightly ahead. Can we make a move around the outside? Around the outside, can we hold it? Kimi Raikkonen holds up the inside line. We're going to try around the outside. It's never going to work around the outside there. He's just going to carry too much speed on the racing line, but we're going to sit in behind and we'll take a replay of that move. As you can see, Hamilton getting involved in the battle. You see, one mistake by either of us, Ferraris and Hamilton, will be away in that Mercedes, and you can see we've run a bit deep now, a bit wide into the next corner, and that allows Hamilton through. So what did I say? One mistake from either of us and Hamilton will pounce, but I believe we will have the pace to keep up with these front runners, and we're going to try up the inside. Are we into the penultimate corner? No, we're not. Hamilton carries too much speed as we try now sitting behind, carry as much speed through the final corner and see if we can get anywhere near with the DRS, but not quite able to. But remember, there is the next DRS straight where we can maybe get the move done. But sitting in behind them now, Hamilton maybe thought he's going to look at the inside, but we look at the inside of both of them. Up the inside of Hamilton, not quite able to make it stick. But lap number 5, Hamilton and Raikkonen going side by side into turn number 1. It's going to give us an opportunity. We can smell a bit of an opportunity now, coming around the outside of Hamilton and get a lovely move as though to batter, maybe even Kimi Raikkonen as well. But you can see our tyres are completely worn. We've really used a lot of tyre on these opening laps. But now you can see it is slightly raining, and on this second DRS straight you can see Hamilton, he's right up behind us but not quite able to make the moves. We had the DRS to defend. Lap 6 we stayed out because it's raining, so we're just going to wait till it's intermediate tyre weather, but we're going to come up the inside of Kimi Raikkonen as he was going slowly, maybe being a bit cautious. The track is starting to get a bit slippy, but we try up the inside. We'll be able to make it stick. No, we can't, because Raikkonen just gets that extra bit of traction on the outside line, and it's just going to allow him to power pass. As you can see, taking a replay, we're up the inside, holding the inside line, but you just get way more traction on that racing line. But we're not giving up. We've got the DRS. We're going to look up the inside nice and late on the brakes, braking at the 100 metre board. Up the inside, Raikkonen trying to hold it around the outside. No, we can't. We learnt that mistake earlier. You go around the outside there, you won't be able to make it stick. So lap number 6, coming into the pits now. See, Hamilton's followed us into the pits. Raikkonen's going to stay out an extra lap, so he might lose time, but he obviously didn't want to stack in behind us, so it's crucial we got track position over our teammates. You can see we're ahead of Hamilton in the pit stops, putting on the intermediate tyres, but no, we've lost out of position in the pits to Lewis Hamilton. You can see all the other cars, a few other cars staying out, must be thinking they can go for another lap, but I felt we had to come in for the pits, switch tyres, and get back out there. So you can see coming out in 15th place, Hamilton's just ahead of us, But he's slowing down incredibly. He's completely stopped for no reason. I don't know why he's done that. Did he get an illegal overtake or something? I don't know. But in P12 now, you can see the rain is starting to come down a bit heavier. We're catching up to this group of cars up behind Kevin Magnussen. You can see Palmer spinning out. We must have a collision with Daniel Ricciardo. So let's take a look from Palmer's perspective, see whose fault it was. But it might just be everyone's slow and they just got caught up. And you can see, yeah, Daniel Ricciardo drifted out wide. I think he didn't have his front wing actually. You can see he is really slow. Yeah, he doesn't have a front wing, and that's held Magnussen up. So we're going to clear these back markers now. And DRS has been disabled because of the wet weather, but I think Magnussen will dive in the pits, so we should be able to just go clean around the outside. Yeah, he's coming into the pits. We do run a bit wide though because of that, but nothing too major. So P9 now. You see cars in the pit. We're going to overtake these. And we should come out in about 3rd or 4th, 2nd maybe. Yeah, come out in 2nd place. Hamilton's just ahead, and we're coming in the pits. No, it was Raikkonen ahead. So now Raikkonen, I don't know how, but he just somehow managed to get in the lead. I think it's because he stayed out that extra lap. He did gain time actually. So you can see we've come in for the wet tyres now, but we did stack. And we will lose a few seconds, but we should stay ahead of Lewis Hamilton, which is crucial. But will we be able to push on up towards Kimi Raikkonen? There's going to be a bit of a gap. We'll come across the line now and we'll see what the gap is to Kimi Raikkonen ahead. And the gap is 6.9 seconds. So we've got about 6-7 laps to bring that down. You can see coming on to the final lap, we've managed to bring it down to a second. So we're getting a second a lap on our teammate. As you can see, he's up behind some traffic. So we might be able to make the most of that and actually take the win here in Austria. You can see Verline is getting out of the way. We're going to come up the inside of the Sauber. Up the inside we go. Oh, almost hitting Kimi Raikkonen, but that's really going to compromise our exit, I think, as we will struggle for traction in this wet weather. You can see bring it down to standard because we've run out of fuel a bit, but Raikkonen is just got the legs on us. And we might be able to catch up through this next section of corners, but we're going to really struggle now to get the overtake done, because it is quite a short lap, and the DRS zones is really where we're going to get the overtaking done. Because we would have been in the DRS zone if we got another lap, but we're not going to give up, we're going to keep pushing. What's the gap now? It's about 1.2 seconds, and we lost a couple of tenths from passing the back marker of Verline, but coming into the penultimate corner, we're really running out of track now, and it looks like Kimi Raikkonen will hold on for the win of this race. And he come around the final corners, we've run out wide, and we've just completely messed that last corner up, and we've had to run wide, and we're still struggling to keep it on track. But we do come across the line in 2nd place, so another good result this season, probably another potential win we could have taken. But pleased with that. We're going to be right up near the top of the championship. We're right in the mix to take this win of this mini season. You can see Bottas had a penalty, so he's doing poorly. Hamilton down in 4th, so a bad result for him. But he did actually have the fastest lap of the race back when it was dry, so the Mercedes of Hamilton's quick as always. You can see in the championship we are 3rd, 4 points behind the lead. Kimi Raikkonen and Hamilton joint at the top. But I hope you did enjoy this episode, and if you did, remember to give it a like, comment and subscribe for more. So we will see you in the next episode.